Now, where's Max Blake?
Hopefully not it.
Oh, he's gone.
Oh,
He doesn't want to
Max. Oh, you were too short, man. I didn't see you in the back seat. Who else is in your team, Max?
We're going to make a dramatic sweep.
You're going to make a dramatic sweep down. Can we kill the lights, please? Because it's that time of the year again. It's that time for the greatest moment of the 40th year, except for another. One of the greatest moments of the 40th year. It's the time for the annual CFZ quiz. And now, from Woolsbury,
it's the quiz of the week.
Third question on round one. According to most eyewitness reports, what is the average length of the Mongolian death worm? Is it A, 10 feet, B, 6 feet, or C, 2 feet?
2 feet.
Yes, you're right.
I don't believe this. Ladies and gentlemen, anybody who's been at a Weird Weekend for any length of time will know that Richard and I started the Weird Weekend quiz just in order to take the mickey out of my friend Judith, who for one time was the chairperson of BUFORA, British UFO Research Association. And I thought in Cara I had found my new Judith. So I gave those
where I
two.
come from, believe it or not.
Right. Team 2, round one, monsters.
They're probably going to get it all wrong now.
Look at them, they're going.
We are raising an official objection to that team already, by the way, on the basis they're all clever.
I'm a teacher, there's no way I'm clever.
That is cheating.
Let's settle down now, or it'll be smack legs all round. Right.
You'll probably enjoy that.
Right. Team 2. Dev and Gul are both archaic names for which Russian and Central Asian cryptid?
You've got the microphone. Almas.
Yes, you're right. Almas, Almasti, or variations thereof. Second question. In which large Russian lake has a monster allegedly killed 19 people in the last 3 years? I can give you a clue. I'll give you a clue.
It's multiple choice.
Clue.
Lake Chico.
No, it's Lake Channy.
Johnny, yeah.
Oh, we knew that.
That's an alternative pronunciation.
If you want to know the clue there was me stroking 2 lovely little invisible ponies.
Thanks.
Okay, excuse me, hands up, anybody who actually got that?
We did.
Good God.
Right. The final question on the monsters round. What trait does the African goblin Tokoloshi share with the goblin T-Bang from Guyana? Is it A, they both smoke a pipe, B, they both talk backwards, or C, they both transmit illness by touching?
I think we should drop a point off them for giggling.
Yeah, but we'll giggle here and sort of way.
Oh, if they can't get it, we can pass it over.
As long as you don't giggle.
It's definitely A.
A, which was they both smoke a pipe. No, they don't.
What's the third one? Touches children.
It does. They roam around at night touching children. And transmitting diseases.
John told me everything I know.
And then when the children die, they dig up the corpse and make little pipes out of their shin bones and play them merrily.
You realise then you're going to give half the children in the village nightmares.
Well, they will if they know we've brought T-Bang back with us and it's in our attic. But the door isn't terribly secure either. Round 2. Guests. Guests. You know what? Guests and dead stuff and poltergeists and things like that. Right, team 1. What is unusual? Oh, this is a cracker, this. I'll be amazed to get it. Guest. What is unusual about the guest that haunts Jarvis Brook Road, Crowborough in East Sussex? Is it A, a phantom bag of soot, B, a headless duck, or C, a naked boy with his feet on backwards?
Well, no, that's just. Feet on backwards because he went to St Arch when he heard the legend with his feet on backwards.
No, that's just wrong.
Bag of soot.
You're right, it's a phantom bag of soot that chases you down the lane. What it does when it catches you, I don't know, aside from making
This is the 11th quiz.
Hold the microphone. I'm your tea box thing.
Right. Number 2. Number 2. What kind of guest is the Japanese Baker Kujura? And you can read all about this in my book, The Great Yokai Encyclopedia, an A to Z of Japanese monsters. What kind of guest is Japanese Baker Kujura?
A huge skeleton.
Of what?
Match a huge skeleton.
No, you're close. I'll go for it.
Yeah, it's a whale skeleton.
Yeah, It's a giant zombie whale that's followed by an entourage of undead birds.
How the hell do you know that? That's a good answer. I thought you picked the paper about it.
3. Recently, an interesting fact.
At the weird weekend.
was discovered about the rapping noises generated by poltergeists. Now, what is this interesting fact supposed to be? An interesting fact about the rapping noises.
They follow West Coast patois rather than East Coast.
West Coast, East Coast of where? New Caledonia?
Richard Rapping, I don't know that at all.
No, I just want it plumbing.
Well, she's a book, is he?
Hold on, let's have a look at the book. We've got to look at the book. Hold on.
Okay.
What's that there?
With cheese.
Ladybird Book of Ghosts.
Okay. Is it all rubbish? Is it the pineal gland?
Yeah, okay.
Is it the opinion?
No. We're going to offer it over to anyone on this side now.
Right, well, I know a interesting fact that's recently been discovered about poltergeist noises. So,
Alright.
cut a little bit of slack here, Rich, right? There's an article in the latest edition of the Journal of the Society for Psychical Research, which is all about digital signatures in poltergeist traps, and unlike ordinary traps, they don't gradually build up and slowly tail off. They appear suddenly and stop suddenly, or something like that. Right? But that is an interesting fact.
That is one of the interesting facts. Do you know any others?
Not off the top of your head, no.
Well, it's supposed to be the sound seems to come from within the object rather than externally.
That was completely incorrect, although interesting.
Well,
I think you should take a point.
Do we, no,
Don't get cocky.
do we get like half a point for trying?
what do you think? Do you think they should get half a point?
Just a fact.
Alright, I'll give you a fact.
Honestly.
No, you give
Well, if you don't stop over the Duffy was up, answer, I tell you.
Right. Team 2, question 1. The Beisan is a giant ghost chicken from Japan. What's unusual about it, besides it being a 6'12" phantom chicken? It does a certain thing.
And is this man in your book?
Oh yes, this is found also in my book, The Great Yokai Encyclopedia, and A to Z of Japanese monsters.
Can we have a little clue?
Okay, you can have
Pertains to the question.
another little clue.
Oh, that's not fair. They get clues.
Scottish chicken. Over if he doesn't know.
Yeah, it does, that's it, yeah, I'm sure.
What's that?
A, it casts a shadow as it tries to kill things. And or B, it takes a very, very long time to cook.
Well, the idea that something's casting a shadow that kills you sounds really good. That's just the sort of thing they would have in Japanese mythology. It sounds just like the sort of thing, but it's not. That's not the trait of the Beisan. You guess the Beisan's trait.
What was the question again?
The Beisan is a giant phantom chicken from Japan that has an unusual trait aside from being a giant phantom chicken. It does something. What is the odd thing that it does?
It eats itself.
Karate.
No, it breathes fire.
How mundane.
That's not very good, is it?
How many birds do you know that breathe fire?
I do.
You said it was an interesting fact. We were looking for interesting facts.
Right then. Here we go, question 2. The Monte Cristo homestead is allegedly the most haunted house in which country? A. Australia, B. Portugal, C. Bolivia. Bolivia.
you repeat the question please slowly, just dumb it down a little bit.
Monte Cristo homestead is allegedly the most haunted house in which country? A. Australia, B. Portugal, C. Bolivia.
We'll go for Australia.
Right, you're completely right. It's not a very Australian sounding name, but it's in Australia.
Homestead is.
That's what got it.
As he said.
It's haunted by a spectre that's got an invisible head and an invisible body. And it never does anything, never. There's just this strange feeling of nothingness, a sort of smell of meat in cinema foyers.
I'll tell you what, that reminds me of some of the people at the CFC.
Windhouse, a ruined manor on Shetland, is reputedly haunted by what? A. A ghostly sheep, B. A shapeless slithering mat, or C. A phantom smuggler.
What?
Smuggler.
Okay, we're going for B.
B. A shapeless slithering mat. Yes. Yes, it was. Right, round 3, UFOs, flying saucers and all that could be answered. Right. Team 1. The Earl of Clancarty, apart from having a really silly name, had a weird theory about UFOs. What was it? Is it A, that they're all time travellers from the future, B, that they all come from bases in the poles, or C, that they're piloted by intelligent, evolved dinosaurs?
I think it's from the future, but I could be wrong.
No, he said they had secret underground bases in the poles.
Well, he was wrong. There you go.
He was also taking a lot of brain medicine and drinking a lot.
What is it?
What's brain medicine?
It's medicine for what you have for your brain when it's playing up.
I need some of that.
You mean amphetamines?
I need some of that.
Right,
John's probably got.
number 2. Number 2. What kind of animal was abducted by the Phantom airship that landed on Alexander Hamilton's Kansas farm in 1897?
What animals are that?
A Phantom airship is what they used to call UFOs in the olden days. Supposedly landed on this bloke's Alexander Hamilton's Kansas farm in 1897 and abducted an animal. Well, he probably had.
Is it a dog?
No, it was a cow.
I said that! I don't want him on my tail. He wasn't tricking us. That was the answer.
Right, third question. Right.
They knew that.
Yeah, you're not passing it
Well,
over.
we pass it over if they can't guess. They had a guess and the guess was wrong. If they say, oh, he doesn't know, then
I read stuff. I do read it.
She's
Sorry, I read it.
well, that's something to ruminate on.
You made a mistake.
Or so I heard the other day. Margaret Storm wrote a biography of Nikolai Tesla in which she claimed he was an alien.
Tesla.
Tesla. What did I say?
Tesla.
Oh, you know.
Dyslexia.
Yeah.
That's a song by Joe Meek.
Anyway, which Which planet did she say he came from? Was it A, Mars, B, Venus, or C, Uranus?
You sure it's Venus?
No, I'd love to say that he came from Uranus, but no. She said he came from Mars. He actually came from sulfur. Team 2. How did alleged contactee, i.e. complete nutjob, Richard Shaver, claim that aliens were talking to him? Richard Shaver. Or patient 914 at the local Laughing Academy.
Which one you want? Give you the two most common ones. One he used to have like a tin foil hat thing that he put on, right? Which the other was through his films.
Well, I got here.
Because a plethora of answers. As in what answer?
It's through his welding equipment.
Multiple choice
The aliens
questions.
started to talk to
not
him through his welding equipment.
With welding equipment.
You're making this up.
Yeah, it's ufology. Of course it's made up. 2. The earliest report of a supposed alien in Thailand, although I dare say it wasn't called an alien at the time, was by the missionary and physician Dr. Jacob Hatzlitt, who reported a one-eyed, silver-skinned entity. What year was this supposed to have happened? Was it A, 1548, B, 1810, or C, 1903?
It's 18.
Yeah, B.
Yep, you're completely right. So, what's the scores then?
We won.
I haven't got a tiebreaker question, but
Team 1, 5 points. Team 2, 3, 4. Do you get half a point? Did they get that?
yeah, they got a half a
In that
point.
case, 3.5.
I'll read out the tiebreaker question just for fun. The Astora Boonie was an alleged UFO found washed up on a shore in 1803. In what country? It was almost certainly some sort of bold boat with a ritual sacrifice in it. Astora Boonie.
Is this question to both?
It's just for fun because it was the tiebreaker.
Gambia.
Chile, France, Spain,
No.
UK, Greenland,
No.
Iceland, Norway.
Anybody?
Iceland.
Guess?
Grimsby.
Angola, Namibia, Mozambique.
It's the really obvious one. It's me you're talking to. Yorkshire.
Japan.
What about that?
Japan. Right, now we've got the prizes. Because no one goes away empty-handed. So we've got some smart-looking prizes. The losers, they each get a miracle egg. John keeps chickens. He's got 2. He keeps chickens in his backyard. He feeds them on Indian corn. And they lay miracle eggs. And if you look at these eggs, you will find each one of them has got the image of St Kevin of Bradford on them, who is the patron saint of getting a fag on and having a good smeek.
Oh, thanks.
And the winners, they get samples from the Society of Psychical Research. 3 samples from 3 different cases in 3 different times of ectoplasm. And they've got notes on of where they come from. Do you want to read out where they come from?
Dave, you might have to plug in one of the other hard drives.
This one is ectoplasm specimen taken 19th of the 8th, 74 from Raymond Baxter's gazebo. Oh, do you know what? That's a dream come true. This one is ectoplasm specimen taken 23rd of 9th, 79 from Cyril Fletcher's haunted Shin or
Yes.
skin?
Or
Shin!
shin.
Do you know what? I had a boyfriend with one of them.
I bet you did. I bet you did.
Taken 4/7/83 from Cleo Lamb's Fat
Lane,
Rolls.
Cleo Lane is a singer.
Cleo Lane? I've never heard Cleo Lane. Cleo Lane's Fat Rolls.
They all had to scrape it out because the fat was losing.
Very thoughtful.
And there we have it.
Actually, that's done into something else, Rich, right? You know these, you see Kevin at Bradford?
Yeah.
Well, I can actually see the face of Jesus in it, right? And the eyes are starting to weep.
I tell you what, they're indestructible. Point one against the wall as hard as you
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I think you would agree that there's nothing like the Weird Weekend quiz anywhere in the world. Now, it wouldn't be the CFZ quiz if there weren't a few technical problems. My turn. Come on, get off the floor. It's my turn now. Come on, get off. Horrible show. Don't you think that poor Cara now has got a job for life? Every year she's going to be at the quiz thing. Thank you very much, guys.